Hi guys, it's Mackenzie again. Welcome to my channel or welcome back. And today we have a video talking about what to bring to boot camp because I am officially under 20 days before I ship out. So I have my official packing list that they recently gave me with everything that you should bring that's mandatory and everything that they recommend you bring. So I'm just going to read through that list. It's going to be a little brief video, but I think you guys will enjoy it. So without further ado, here we go. Alright, so for the video, I'm just going to literally be reading off the papers they gave me that has all the information. So I apologize if I keep, looking up and looking back down. I don't want to ignore the camera. But anyways, let's get right into it. So it goes into mandatory item for all BMT recruits. So they want you to have a list of all important contacts. This is something you're going to be hand carrying on your person. So your mother, father, spouse, significant other, make sure you have their full legal name, their address, and their phone number. They want you to complete the visitor access request letter. So everyone you want to come to graduation, you're going to need all their information because they will have to do a background check on them to see if they're even allowed on base. So it's just saying, make sure everything is completed within the time period they give you. They recommend you bring some cash or bring your debit card. I'm personally bringing my debit card and my credit card as well as some cash. Just, it can't hurt to have a few extra dollars than what they give you when you first get there. They say bring a voided check with your bank account and routing number. However, I do believe that's kind of redundant because your recruiter will go over with that and my recruiter is a she, will go all through your banking information and set up your direct deposit and everything before you even get there. It says bring your social security card as well as members of your family, your spouse, your children, your dependents. It also says a certified copy of your birth certificate and a certified true copy of your marriage certificate, which has to be filed with the court. They're going to need your annotated file number and seal, which is why they need it filed through the court system. They say bring your spouse and children's birth certificate as well as your spouse's driver's license or state ID, and that does have to be a colored copy because they do need to see the image and everything. And it says it cannot expire within 30 days of the recruit's graduation. So make sure their license is up to date. College, ROTC, Civil Air Patrol transcripts, or any advanced rank documents. So that's pretty straightforward. Anything that can help you advance in rank, bring it with you so you are able to advance in rank. Bring your alien card or naturalization certificate if you aren't already a U.S. citizen. It's pretty straightforward as well. You're joining the military, you're going to need proof that you're eligible to. This is for guard and reserve recruits only. They need 10 copies or orders of your common access card. I personally don't even know what that is because I'm active duty, but for reservists and guards member, you should know what that is, and just remember to bring 10 copies of it. It says, ensure clothes worn / taken to BMT is of good taste and relevant to temperatures current in the JBSA Lackland area. So, bring a coat and whatnot in the winter. Bring probably some, not inappropriate shorts, but some clothes you want to wear in warmer weather if you're like me and you're going towards the summertime. So they're basically saying don't be dumb when you go. Don't bring a big leather jacket and it's going to be 90 degrees out. Like, don't be dumb. And then the last one on this first list says, business casual attire will be worn by those recruits not attending technical school at Lackland or when they're going home after graduating from BMT. So, personally, I am going to tech school after BMT, so I don't believe I would have to dress in business casual attire. But if you are, just remember this is your job, and they want you to remember this is your job. So don't come to work dressed unprofessionally. And then it shows your recommended clothing attire, but I'm sure you guys know what business casual attire is. If not, I can go more into that because personally I was in the Future Business Leaders of America, FBLA, so I pretty much lived out of business casual attire and business formal. They do talk about what is unauthorized clothing attire, and that is jeans, leggings, shorts, hoodies, sweats, skirts, and sandals and heels. And wow, that goes against a lot what I was gonna bring. I was gonna wear sweatpants there. Never mind, or hoodies. I wasn't gonna wear leggings, but I do live out of leggings as well. Anyways, it says if you do bring spandex undergarments, 3 pairs, just bring 3, and dark blue or black with no visible ornamentation, excuse me. And the last one is all doctor prescribed medication currently being taken in an original bottle with label and original prescription documentation. This includes information on birth control medication for female recruits. So if you're taking any over-the-counter medication, just be prepared to bring the original bottle as well as your prescription just so you can continue taking your medication without fail. Now we're going on to mandatory items for all female recruits. So this is the stuff that actually pertains to me. Black or white undergarments, 6 pairs of bras of each type, recommended athletic bras and conservative underwear. So about that, I talked to my recruiter because I don't have a lot of just solid black or solid white bras or panties. And she was like, well, you can wear gray. Like, that would be fine. Just the issue is, I guess, there's people who come with, like, really bright colored underwear. And, like, you can't wear, like, a red bra and have that show through your shirt because that's not professional. So just kind of the idea is don't have anything that will bring attention to unwanted bits. So there you go. Number 2 is ensure your hairstyle and color is natural in accordance to AFI 36-2903, dress and personal appearance of the Air Force personnel. Those female recruits that are not in compliance with the AFI will correct this discrepancy at their own expense, which that kind of implies that you're going to end up having to cut your hair, or I hear that they have like a salon where they can dye your hair a natural color and you just have to do that if you don't want to cut your hair off. Hair ties and hairpins / clips are of the same natural hair color, which makes it easy on me because my hair color is black. So that's pretty much just bring generic things. They recommend at least a 2-week supply of feminine hygiene products like tampons and pads. However, I do know when you go to boot camp, you'll be able to, buy a bunch of tampons there. But I'm probably going to bring tampons because I'm kind of like, I don't mind sharing, but I don't want to be like having to dig in the collective box of tampons that we all share. I don't know. And then they say it's mandatory that you bring conservative makeup. That's actually on here. Conservative makeup is on the mandatory items. So I just threw my makeup bag in my bag that I'm bringing with me. And then it says no acrylic or fake or false nails of any kind, which, like I said, not a problem. Absolutely no problem. So next is mandatory items for all male recruits. And just notice this list is for females. This one item is mandatory for males. And the only thing for males is they recommend at least a 2-week supply of shaving equipment. And it says disposable razors are encouraged. Next on the list is mandatory items for battlefield airman candidates. So this is only for if you're a battlefield airman. And that is sports swim goggles, just 1 pair, and athletic swim trunks / a swimsuit. And if you're a female and they want you to bring 2 swimsuits. For male, 1 pair of swim trunks. The next item is items for recruits applying for U.S. citizenship. They need you to complete the N-400 application, make sure to sign and date page 18, part 12, and do not go further unless needed be. They need you to sign the N-426, completed and signed by your commanding officer, designated representative. At the bottom of the form, they need Form G-1145. Well, that's recommended. A copy of your military ID, once available, your alien registration card front and back, I-94 with passport and fingerprint receipt form. They're going to need copy of your key documents like your birth and marriage certificates, any divorce decrees, any of that stuff. They're going to need that. If you've been arrested within the last year, they're going to need 1 year from the date sending in your paperwork. You must is in all caps, you must provide certified copies of the police and court documents. And they want 2 passport style photos. And it says, note, if you're unable to obtain 2 passport photos, you'll be able to get these photos during your training prior to your interview. And then the last part is additional notes. They say travel size toiletries are authorized, no aerosol products, no items containing alcohol, like face wash, mouthwash, shaving products, like no alcohol in general. And no smartwatches or electronic devices or anything of high value. However, they do want you to bring your cell phone as well as your charger with it. And even though they want you to bring smartwatches, it is recommended that you bring just like a regular old-fashioned watch. Hopefully you can read those kind of watches, because I know some people can't and can only read digital clocks. But either way, bring a regular watch. You don't necessarily need to bring a smartwatch. It says no electronic face exfoliators, which has that been an issue for people bring exfoliators with them? No over-the-counter medication, supplements, foods, or beverages. Number 7 is while in basic training, contact lenses are extremely hard to take care of and will only be worn until military-issued glasses are provided. It is preferred that recruits bring glasses with a hard case and their current prescription. I don't have my current prescription. However, I do have my regular glasses that I'm going to be bringing. And I did already have to get an eye consult done, so they have plenty of information on my eyes already. And then the last thing on the list is all recruits are encouraged to bring a working charger for their cellular phone. Ensure the phone is activated for use through the entirety of BMT, like having your bill paid, minutes purchased, auto payment set, and if there's any need to make international calls, ensure your device is capable of doing it prior to training. Which I'm gonna talk about this more in my next video about how to financially prepare yourself before you go to boot camp, like setting up all your finances, getting your accounts all regulated, putting everything on auto pay. I'm gonna talk about that. But that's all I have for now, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys next time. See you later.